Hey guys, Krootman here, and I had a script for this video, but I'm tossing it. As you guys know, GPU mining is really bad. It's been the worst it's been in almost a year. I don't remember a time this year, at least, it was this bad. And we had a pretty good rally at the end of last year, and that's all gone right now. Profits are in the tanks. We've lost a lot of coins to mine. People are very negative on terms of mining core algorithms, and profits are tanking across the board in what seems like they go down daily. However, I believe that it's not all gloom and doom, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I am navigating this, the strategy I am using, and then I'm going to give you a few tips how to adjust that strategy to suit your needs, and then I'm going to show you how I'm implementing the strategy. So, what I do want to say is, this video is not financial advice. Follow me at your own risk. There is a good chance that this blows up in my face and fails, and I could be totally wrong. So, please keep that in mind as you move forward. Now that we've got all the negative talk out of the way, let's get to where the hopium comes in. This coin right here, this is going to save us. You will save us. Alephium is our only hope, which is funny because we can't even GPU mine it. And I'll have some links down below for the videos that I'm referring to. But I did a few videos talking about how I think Alephium will pump through the moon, and you can watch those videos for an explanation why. But what I am doing now is I am mining whatever is the most profitable coin daily, and I am selling and buying as much Alephium as I can. So let me explain how I'm doing this. I'm going to try to be quick on this part so that people can watch what they want, and then you can decide if you want to keep watching to see how I'm implementing it myself. So essentially for a 3070, what you do is you look at the most profitable coin right here. I'm going to do a quick refresh. Now, never mind the most profitable one, because everybody and their mother will be moving to it, and then the price will go down, the hash rate will go down, the profitability will tank, which is why these numbers change probably hourly. What I like to do is I like to find a combo that I know has low hash rate, is okay with the price, but as far as price being okay, everything's in a free fall right now, so there's not much you can do. So essentially what I do is I pick a coin combination that I like, and I put it in with calculators. So right here you can see I have a few of them. I have iron and Alephium, which is not profitable. I have iron and Husat, which is barely profitable. And then I have iron and Nautilus and Ergo and Nautilus. Essentially, if you're going to core mine, you need to mine a Casper fork, which is kind of stinky, but it is what it is. So you essentially take whatever coins that you want to try to mine, you put them in these calculators, and you refresh it daily. And you always start at the second one. So you can see Zano is at 16 cents. Which is whatever. If you're within like 2 to 3 cents, you're fine. I'm currently doing iron and Nautilus. I probably could be just mining iron, but I'm banking on a potential Nautilus pump sometime during the day because that does happen. So I am triple mining, and I will get more into that later on. But essentially, you pick the coin that you see is the most profitable or second or third most profitable. You mine it, and then you either mine it directly to an exchange, which I am not condoning, or you mine it to your wallet, pull it into an exchange, and you sell daily. And then you buy Alephium. You buy as much Alephium as you possibly can. Not only will you help raise the price, which is not a bad thing, but you get to buy it cheap. And you're going in on a coin that I honestly think will have the fastest upside and has the most potential upside. Again, I could totally be wrong on this, but this is what I'm doing. So again, you figure out your GPUs and your farm. You try to find the coin that's the second or third most profitable. I mean, like I said, I'm using a 3070 as an example right here. And then you put your farm on it. And you're going to have to check this, at least once a day. I check it every morning. I don't want to do anything more than once a day because I think you're swapping too much at that point. And you can basically see right here what I am mining. I essentially have my entire farm on iron and Nautilus in some configuration, minus some spec coins. And look, we all have spec plays we can do, but I'm not here to talk about that today. And you can basically see I'm all in on iron and Nautilus and Wart as well, because that is profitable, and that's something else I can sell as well. So now that you've seen my strategy and you can see how I'm implementing my strategy, let me actually show you numbers and how I'm profitable. And then finally, I will talk about how you could adjust this strategy to suit your needs. So here you can see me implementing my strategy. So essentially, this is how I figure out my farm calculations without going into too much depth of it. You can see on the right, that's how I get my per kilowatt hour rate. half of my bill is stagnant, as in I pay a set delivery fee. So the more power I use, the cheaper it actually is for me, which is why I run most of my farm, and I run most of my farm pretty hard. And you can see right now, essentially right here is how much it costs me per day to run my farm. It's about $73. But I do have a $21 a day write-off for power since I am a business. And then you can see my all-in profit everywhere without going too in depth. I'm making about $105 a day. I end up making about $30 a day-ish, in parentheses, $50 a day when you count off the ability to write it off, which is not terrible considering how bad profitability is right now. But essentially what I am doing is I am taking $50 a day, or I'm selling my entire farm daily, right? Everything with the exception of 2 GPUs that are on XNA, which is about $3. I'm making about $5 on CPUs, or I'm sorry, $5 on my X16 or my X16Q. So I am essentially taking about, I want to say, $95 a day, and I am selling it daily, keeping $50 a day to cover most of my power cost. You know, I'll have a reckoning at the end of the month. Hopefully prices will get better to make up for that difference, or I'll just eat it, or I can eat that much out of pocket and be okay. About $10 to $20 a day. And then what I am doing is I am taking the rest to about $45, give or take, and I am buying lithium daily. I am not buying at any random time. I'm honestly just, when I have a free minute, I'm buying. Unless I see it like tanking in price, then I might wait a minute. But I'm honestly basically just dollar cost averaging buying in, because you can't time the market. And I'm dollar cost averaging selling because you can't time the market either. It is what it is, and I'm hoping that my bet will pay off big and the profits will be 5x what they are thanks to an Alephium pump in the future. But that is how I am implementing it myself. Finally, how you can implement this your own. There's a few things you could do. The first thing you need to do is you need to figure out how much of your farm you want on. Like, are you running at full tilt because you can eat a lot of money in power? Or do you have to be strategic because you don't have that much? Do you need to turn off some GPUs, like GDDR6X memory cards will run hot right now. If a GPU is only making like 5 cents profit, do you want to turn it off? Would you rather buy into the coin? You have to figure out what strategy works best for you and adjust accordingly. And you also have to take into account your rate. Now, my rate is really, really good. I'm at about 10 cents-ish. Now, it fluctuates between 10 and 11 cents depending on how much I have on at any given time. But I am lucky. I have a good power rate and I can cool all these cards. So I can take advantage of this. If you can't cool all your cards and you don't have a good power rate, just adjust accordingly. But know that whatever lithium you buy now has the potential to go crazy in the future. So don't overextend yourself as well. We don't know if this is going to happen. You are taking a risk. And how big of a risk, that's up to you. Me personally, I'm not taking that big of a risk. I'm risking my power. I'm risking my profits after my power. So if this fails, then I just wasted my time, but I didn't actually lose any money. I'm not a big risk taker, even though I'm a crypto miner, and that's how I am doing it. But you guys need to make your own decisions and adjust accordingly. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let's hope that Alephium saves us, right? Let's hope that it pumps and goes crazy. When will it happen? I can't tell you. But until profits really, really pick back up, or until there's a no-brainer that a coin that maybe is worth holding, I am going to be doing this daily. Now, I've done it for 5 days so far, and it's worked for me. But like I said, it's going to take work, it's going to take determination, and it's going to take patience. So you have to have all of those things to successfully pull this strategy off. So thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe for more GPU mining content. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel one day. Thanks again for watching. Krootman, out.